fat loss to work, you might have heard of the triangle of rules, all three of which must be followed. Good diet, exercise, that means strength training, and cardio. Without a good diet, your body won't have the necessary energy and nutrients to successfully build muscle during your exercise. You may think, I don't want to be muscular, why don't I just do cardio? And the answer is that by taking care of muscle growth, you support losing the undesired mass, which is fat, while preserving/gaining the desired mass, which is muscle. With more muscle and less fat ratio, your body will move faster and more at ease, making weight loss an enjoyable journey instead of a journey through hell. The aesthetic benefit is also at play. The same body at the same BMI will look so much leaner if it has more muscle and less fat. By gaining muscle, you pre-program your body to enjoy movement, move faster, be more efficient, function longer, and enjoy its existence and life in general. Let us focus on the diet first. Basically, you can eat whatever you want, but what you need to do is make conscious decisions about it. I am going to show you exactly what I mean in this short video. To get started with eating right, you don't need to spend hours on end studying nutrition. However, you do need to introduce yourself to some basics. Number 1. the ability to estimate calories in your favorite food, calories burned during your favorite forms of movement, calories you need to consume with zero activity, calories you need to consume with high activity, cals, but don't weigh and count every single food. For starters, spend 1 day counting calories. That will be task number 1 on your fitness journey. Your first day of your transformation needs to be spent on observing your current diet. Don't change anything, just count and observe. There are many great apps to help you with this task. Find yours, and when the day is over, you will know how many calories your favorite food contains, which will help you estimate the right portion sizes later on. At the end of the day, go to a calorie calculator to get 3 numbers. The recommended calorie intake on basal metabolism, recommended calorie intake with your current level of activity, and how many calories per day you want to consume during each day to reach your goal, which is totally up to you. The more the calorie intake deviates from your usual calorie intake, the harder it will be for you. So I definitely recommend starting small. Day 2. Do not alter your calorie intake just yet. Your second day will be spent counting macros. Macros are basically carbs, fat, and protein. Learn about them, for example, here. So the goal of today is to consume less carbs and fat and implement more lean protein like chicken breast, liver, shrimps, tofu, fish, lentils, beans, eggs, low-fat cheese, whatever you like. Do not purchase any set meal plans to do this. Rather, search for samples of such, preferably made by certified nutritional specialists, to get inspiration and to think about how to implement the principles you have learned today in your own diet with your own food from your own area, and how to overcome issues that might be there specifically in your case, whether it's a metabolic disorder, eating disorders, ARFIDs, addictions, dietary restrictions, allergies, your budget. See, there are many things at play that you need to include. The goal of this day is again to observe and especially to learn in order to gather essential information. In this short video, I am about to give you examples from my own meals to illustrate exactly what you should do today.
taking over me. I want your body, sweeter than ecstasy. I'll make you want me, I'll take you to your knees. So touch my body, sweeter than ecstasy. I've got a problem, it's taking over me. I want your body, sweeter than ecstasy. I'll make you want me, I'll take you to your knees. So touch my body, sweeter than ecstasy, 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 ecstasy.
The third day, you guessed it, is gonna be spent on micronutrients. Vitamins and minerals. Things like potassium, magnesium, calcium, the B complex, iron, zinc. Your job will be to learn also about the less obvious ones, things you didn't know you needed, and trying to pinpoint any deficiencies in your diet you may have and how to overcome them. Is your hair thin and your nails brittle? Are you pale? Do you have low energy? What about muscle twitching? Search for food you might want to eat more/less of. Once you have counted your desired amount of calories per day, your macros, deficiencies in micronutrients, I highly recommend booking an appointment with a good nutritional specialist if you're doing this for the first time, not to mention your doctor for blood tests. Day 4. Your next goal is going to be making a list of groceries you need to have in your kitchen every week to help you with improving your diet. Don't make any set diet plans, but rather focus on individual ingredients that you will need. Here's my list to inspire you. Make your own shopping list and do the shopping. Number 5. Day number 5 is experimentation day. Basically, go to the grocery store and explore options. Search for low-fat alternatives, low-carb, high-protein products. If that's what you need, choose your favorite protein powder if you want. Will it be whey protein, hemp protein? Will it have a flavor? Or will you prefer flavorless options to add to your morning oatmeal? Perhaps none at all. Explore vegan options even if you're not a vegan. Try different cookies, different yogurt, different protein sources, and make it fun. At the end of the day, choose some favorites without sucking your budget dry, but remember to keep things simple. Day 6 will be about reducing processed food in your diet. In other words, it's time to prep, to cook, and to decorate your plate. Your today's dinner is going to be cooked from scratch. You have to know what's in it, and it will have to look good on your plate. However, your maximum time spent on cooking this meal is going to be 1 hour. If you can't cook, don't worry. Sandra is here to help again with her new channel Cooking for Llamas, which will be all about the basics of cooking that your mommy should have taught you, but somehow didn't for various reasons that are none of my business. You will pay more attention to preparing your food. No takeouts, no prepackaged meals. However, that's not all. You will also pay attention to how you eat the food. The following principles may seem obvious, but believe me, there are people who would never think of the importance of these. You will sit at a table, preferably with your family if it's possible and enjoyable, but if not, alone is also fine. Your phone will be far away from you, and so will other screens like the TV or your computer. And you will focus on your food. No stress, just food. Day 7 will be about making conscious decisions in your diet. You will be answering questions like, why are you eating a sweet breakfast instead of a savory one? Or vice versa. Why have you added this to your yogurt bowl? Are there any better snack alternatives you can consume with your favorite Netflix show? How about popcorn instead of chips? Or can you go without snacking? Two things to beware of, however. There will be no guilt, and there will be no set rules. You can still eat whatever you want. You just have to have a reason for that choice. Write it down. Is it the taste of it? Is it to balance out your macros? Is it because you want to reward yourself? Don't judge your reasons yet. Just put them into words. You need to know why you're doing stuff. Number 8. Day 8, for those who are losing, is going to be a fasting day. However, you have a choice. If you don't want to or can't fast, for reasons that are none of my business, or if you're looking to gain, not lose, you can just try to eat your desired number of calories while trying to follow all the other rules you have learned during your previous week. Oh, and congratulations on making it past your first week already! That was your observation week. Now comes the tough week. Today, you will observe your body and how it reacts to caloric change, or the complete lack thereof. Your goal is to learn that being hungry can be ignored, and if you ignore it, it will go away. If you do this right and watch your minerals, you may also observe some benefits like improved focus, more energy instead of less, because your body isn't using it on digestion all the time. And reduced cravings, because your body has just learned that being hungry is not the end of the world. If you are gaining and you're on a caloric surplus today, your stomach may feel heavy. That's uncomfortable. Hang in there and be gentle on yourself. Soon you will feel more energized because your body will learn how to utilize the extra fuel that you have started giving it. On caloric deficit or a fast, your body will learn how to work with less fuel or even hunger. It will learn to be patient and wait. Should you do intermittent fasting? Well, that depends. If it helps you, do it. And if it doesn't, then don't. On day 9, you will start tracking your food with your desired calorie intake, micros and macros in mind, sticking to the rules you have been trying to follow during previous week. End your fast after 24 hours with a light meal with protein in it. Track your food intake until the end of the week to see if you can stick to it. If you can't, you have to adjust it to your needs and then continue shamelessly. And remember, don't try to be perfect, you simply can't. I'll see you on day 15 when you will be introduced to the workout plan. The workout plan is again lenient and will be adjusted to your individual needs by you because you need to take responsibility for your fitness journey. Take advice, inspire yourself, try things, experiment, all of which will be perfectly possible on this workout plan, which will be essential for keeping things fun and interesting. If you have a brain like me, can't stick to any habits, whether good or bad, or if you don't know what you're doing, or both, you will find the flexibility of it all absolutely vital. And it will work whether you go to the gym or work out at home. Sounds good? Here's the plan. Weigh yourself and measure yourself. Ideally measure how much % of fat and muscle you have. If you have had the appointment with a nutritional specialist or personal trainer, you already know these things. Now, stop tracking your calorie intake, but aim to consume your desired number of calories intuitively. The toughest part of your fitness journey isn't starting, but continuing. You will need to learn how to overcome obstacles like cravings, fatigue, lack of motivation, joint pain, back pain, holidays, so many more. Treat those as hurdles to jump over, not as excuses to stop. Every workout, apart from those on rest days and things like a cycling trip and such, will consist of 3 parts. The warm-up, which will prevent you from hurting yourself, the main part of the workout, and the cool-down stretching and mobility exercises to help your muscles and joints recover from all that strain. Also, you will learn to treat sport as a way to bond, not only with yourself and your reality, but also with your family and friends, by doing things like volleyball, soccer, climbing, cycling. You can try things like Krav Maga even and other new things, because sport needs to be fun. When people think of cardio, they usually think of things like running, cycling or swimming, all of which are great options. But there are also other forms of cardio you can try.
Drum roll, please. Wait for it. Laser tag.
Or perhaps tennis or badminton. If you have no sports buddy, you can try finding one on Facebook groups for finding those in your area and get out there once a week to have some real, often long forgotten fun. Another thing to keep in mind is to be as active as you can, because doing a workout for 10 minutes a day is great. But if you spend the rest of the day on your bum, it's just not gonna cut it. A great tip I can give you is to have your active clothes ready to put on right after getting up and doing your workout first thing in the morning or right after coming home from work. You may also consider a gym membership to have a designated area outside of your home to work out, which will already contain all the equipment you might need. If you are not a gym person, that's fine. You will be perfectly fine doing home workouts. But I highly encourage you to try the gym at least twice in your life, preferably with a friend, to see if it might be a good option to give yourself some extra motivation. Don't be afraid to include other people. Boyfriends, girlfriends, mom, grandpa. You can even use your kids as free weights if you have them. They're gonna love it. Or, of course, you can do this entirely on your own, which is equally awesome. But make it fun. Invest in a workout mat, some weights, exercise bands, yoga blocks, maybe a pull-up bar or rings. Even if you go to the gym, set up a small home gym. Now let's look at our workout plan in more detail, and I will tell you how to adjust it and how to add more detailed information. There are many options to try while following the workout regimen. You can try free workouts like Heather Robertson. Her channel is full of complete and completely free exercise programs, and she includes a warm-up and a cool down and stretching with every one of her longer videos. Then there is Daniel Schustrom. He basically does the same thing, but he includes more cardio, and it's less intense in terms of strength and weights. We've got Rosie Graham, who does these lazy workouts and focuses on ab exercises, which is a nice thing to do as like a complementary thing every day. Athlean X, Fan X, Saturno movement, which is focused on yoga, but not the usual boring type of yoga, but interesting yoga. And other free workouts. Like there is a Bunny Slope workout series by Zuzka Light, which is completely free. You can start doing that because it's for complete beginners. Rachel Ost, she has PCOS, so if you have that, you might want to check her out because she will probably know everything about that. You can try local gyms. You can try online subscriptions. You can try a personal trainer, which I highly recommend, but not everyone has that kind of money, I know. There are also online personal trainers that might be a little bit cheaper, maybe. You can try reading books on exercise and nutrition. Or ideally, you should combine all of these into some kind of... You can try all of it. Try all of this because you are at the most enjoyable part of your fitness journey, the beginning. Because if you are advanced, things might get boring, you might reach a plateau, your workout regimen needs to be stricter to reach some results. But if you are a beginner, anything will work, really. You just have to move your body. That's all you have to do, really. And just try to see if the change that you see on your body is the right change that you want to see, and adjust your workout regimen according to that in time. That's all you need to do. So, what you see on screen here is a rough guide on how to build your workout plan according to what I do. However, you can also choose to do a full body workout 3 times a week instead and be perfectly fine. You could also implement some Pilates or some yoga, dance classes, and so on. But generally, you want to focus on building muscle on your whole body. That includes not only the biceps, the triceps, and the chest, but also your quads, glutes, hamstrings, calf muscles, abs and obliques, shoulders, back muscles, grip strength muscles, and so many other muscles. What you need to do is focus on your whole body, not just a part of it. Don't skip leg days, for example. Don't focus on one part of your body because that's the part that needs the most work. You need to focus on all of it. What you will also notice is that I included a day for cardio outside and a day for sport as a bonding activity. And don't forget the necessary rest and relax, during which I highly recommend treating yourself to a massage, a visit at the sauna, jacuzzi, or simply a hot bath at home. You can also try to meditate, do yoga, go for a nice slow walk, catch some extra sleep, spend a day at the dam or the lake, in the mountains, go skiing, go to a ball, take your spouse out for a date. Whatever makes you happy and puts your body at ease, do it. Now, I would like to share another tip that I have for those of you who are losing. A motivational piece of clothing. I'm not talking about a t-shirt with the inscription no pain, no gain on it. I'm talking about a piece of clothing that will fit on your body in a specific way. Let me explain exactly what it is and what it should and shouldn't look like. So here's a picture of me in my motivational piece of clothing. You can see that it's something I can put on. However, it's not ideal because it's just a tad too small. It's a cheap, small piece that will fit perfectly with the rest of my wardrobe as soon as I get there. For now, it looks a little unflattering on my body, exposing the body fat percentage on my belly instead of hiding it, making it perfectly clear as to why I want to lose fat, to look amazing. Take a picture in your motivational piece of clothing. Put on that piece whenever you take pictures of your progress, which should be done roughly every 2 weeks. Tracking your progress is the last thing I'd like to discuss in this complete guide. These are the things you need to keep in check, apart from the obvious one, which is weight. Your measurements: chest, waist, hips, thighs, arms, body fat and muscle percentage, blood test results, how your body looks and how it fits into your clothes, your food intake. Track your food intake at the beginning, but aim to convert yourself to intuitive eating. Otherwise, you will be stuck obsessing over your food intake forever, which is a nice base for all EDs. So make sure to track your food roughly and only do it once a while for, let's say, a week, and then stop. But if you're like me, you'll just stop naturally. You won't have any problem because it won't be sustainable for more than a week. Keep track of your mental health, of course, which isn't as important as your physical health. It's more important. And also keep track of your strength and your progress in, strength and endurance. For example, choose your favorite exercise and track the number of reps you can do. For me, it's, for example, push-ups. I track the number of push-ups that I can do. If you stop exercising, you don't follow your workout schedule for a while, fall ill, or encounter other things that will prevent you from staying consistent, which will inevitably happen, just pick up where you left off when you're ready. Don't feel ashamed. Don't even bat an eye. Maybe lower the load to get your body used to the strain again, if it's after a long time. And just go on, as if it already was a natural part of your life, which it is. Congratulations! You have successfully set off on your fitness journey and stayed on it. Just keep it up. Make conscious decisions that will benefit your body and your mind, and you will be just fine. If you need any more advice, answers, or anything else, you can always reach me in the comment section, and I'll see you guys soon in another video. Thanks for watching. Bye!